welcome back to TechnocratNJ, and I'm Namya back with another amazing tutorial for you. So today's tutorial is a little bit different. It's not Minecraft, nor is it Pixlr, but something that you can use to create your own book, adding your images, callouts, and many more things. Yes, you heard me right. Today we'll be learning that how we can use Book Creator. So I'm sure you agree with me that creativity can happen anywhere. All you just have to do is use your resources, ideas, and encouragement to keep the learning going and create amazing books that in the end you'll think, was I the one who made the book? So basically, Book Creator is a simple tool for creating awesome digital books wherein you can create interactive stories, digital portfolios, research journals, poetry books, science reports, instruction manuals, about me books, and my favorite, comic adventures. And you can combine many things like text, images, audio, and video to create your book. So let's get started. The first thing you have to do is to go and search for https://bookcreator.com, wherein you have to create your own account. You can create a free account in Book Creator wherein you can either use your email ID, your Gmail ID, or your Microsoft ID, and then start creating your books. Before that, make sure to check out the amazing features, pricing, their blogs, and all the resources that Book Creator is providing you. So as you can see now, I am signed in Book Creator, wherein you can see I have some of my libraries, and I can also join a library if I have the code that is provided to me by the person. When you have your free account, you can create 40 books. After that, you can upgrade your account. So when you create a new library, it will say that you can upgrade your account if you want to create another library, or delete the one you created first. And mainly I want to show you some more things that is about discovering and learning. So in Discover, you can see these amazing books that have been created by teachers and educators. Also, some of the amazing books being provided by Book Creator itself, where you have different subjects like math, science, creative arts. And I'd recommend you all, first of all, to see these books because you'll get more inspired and have more ideas in your mind when you create one for yourself. So now you can see you also have an option of Learn, where you can learn how you can do certain things like share your books, manage your books, create books, and many other things like having free weekly webinars, implementation plan, and certain other things. So let's start by creating our own book. So for that, you go to libraries and then go to my books. So the first thing it will show you, if you are a new user, you have no books in this library. Don't worry, you have to go to plus new book option, click on that, and then you can choose. You have a different ratio for each kind of landscape you're choosing. Maybe you have a portrait, square, landscape, and also comic portrait, square, and landscape. So let's use a comic landscape, that's 4:3. And now it's loaded. You can see you have certain options on the right hand side. So the first option is this inspector tool, wherein I just love these comic backgrounds so much that I keep on using them whenever I create a book. It will also show you some of the recent backgrounds that you used, and if you're a new user, it won't. You can simply choose the one you want. So you have different comic backgrounds like these, and if you're a comic lover, I would surely recommend you to use one of these backgrounds. And if you don't want to use a comic background, you can come and choose a solid color, maybe a paper effect like the dotted paper effect, the musical notes. Next you have some border effects like this one having blank pages, some chemistry effects. Similarly, next you have some more patterns, some mosaic effects, and twinkly lights. Next you have one of my favorites, which are the textures, and my personal favorite is the mixed texture one because it looks so beautiful when you see that on your screen. So after you're done choosing your textures, you can come to this plus icon, that is add an item. So first let's go add some panels. And you can see you have different kind of panels. When you see a comic series as well, you see you have different panels at the side, and you can choose the one you want. So let's go with the second panel. So it divides the page into two parts. Now let's add a few items in that. So when you click upon the first panel, it shows you to use the camera. So for that, it turns on your camera when you allow it to. And if you are using it for the first time, it will ask your permission and you can allow it. If not, you can also add an image. So let's search for one and add it. So I'm adding this one and select it. It will upload the file for you, and then let's resize it first. The next thing we can do is add some speech effects. So let's add that here so that it doesn't go on the other side. Now let us add text in it. So for that we go to media and add text. Now let's add the text. So one main feature that I would love to tell you is this feature. When you speak something, it'll type it for you. Hey there. Oh, I chose French. Oh, sorry. And then click upon done. Then we can resize it the way you want to and fit that in the callout. Now you might be thinking it's not looking that good. Don't worry, we can go to the inspector tool and increase the size, change the font style. So let us change that to this one, or maybe we can use some other one. I think this looks good. We go back, we can give it a background effect if you want, but I think it looks pretty good like that. And then you can give it a shadow if you want, and if it's not good, you can remove that as well. And then you can choose the kind of columns you want it to be. That's basically resizing it, giving it a bold effect, italics, and underlining. That's all your choice. Now we'll come on the plus icon again and let's add text in this space. So I'm going to write the amazing comic series. Click upon done, and then you can resize this in this way so that it basically fits on the right hand side on the other panel. Now it is amazing. So that reminds me of the stickers. So you come on the next option, that is the stickers. And do we see amazing? Yeah, it's here. We found amazing. Let's add amazing just above this girl. And there you go. Now let us move on to the another feature, that is the record option. You come to media, click upon record, and then it says start recording. The amazing comic series. And you stop recording and click upon use the recording. It will upload the file for you, and you can see it looks like with the boom sided effect, and you can increase the size, keep it here, and when you will play it, I don't know you'll be able to listen because I haven't included the audio, but I can listen it, and when you try it, you'll be able to listen it as well. So now let's come and review all the things which are there. The first thing is importing, wherein you can import some files from your drive, embed it. The next option is the camera option. So say there are two characters, maybe one of your friend and you, so you can add them in both the panels, and you can say the dialogue. Maybe I'm saying hey, and the person can say hi, how are you doing? See, that will look so interesting. There are real life people in the panels and they are saying the dialogues. Nice director ideas. Now there's another thing that I would like to tell you is when you double click your text, you can select that and you can embed a link in that. So when I just take a link and paste that there, that is about thebookcreator.com, I save it, and when I click upon done, and when the people will click upon this text, it will take them to bookcreator.com/books. As you can see, it's underlined and it has become a hyperlink now. Now one more thing that most of you might not be knowing is that when you click upon the plus icon, you have media and import media, where you can add embed of a web page, that is the embed code of a web page. So say I go to YouTube and search for a video. So here is one of my video. So you come, click upon share, and there you have the embed code. And then you copy that code, you come here and you paste the code and click upon confirm web link. It will validate it. You can change the title if you want and then add to book. Then you can increase the size, and One important thing and interesting one is that there will be no ads for any video or any Spark video or Flipgrid video that you put in this page. See, isn't it interesting? Next you have the pen tool, which is one of my favorite. Let me tell you how. The power of AI is in here. So you choose anything, like these are the normal brushes, but what I want to tell you is the auto brush. You can simply start drawing maybe something like this, and then it'll ask you, did you mean this? Did you mean a lemon? Did you mean a cracked egg? Easter egg? They're actually amazing. Maybe a shell. It'll upload the file for you and add it anywhere you want or delete it. The next thing is add text, which I just told you. Then you have the record icon that we have done. Next are the comics, panels done, speech done. And another thing you can add is thoughts, so it'll be like a different kind of call out with the cloud shape. Next comes the text. We have done that. We have done the stickers. What else? The shapes. So as we have an arrow icon that move on, let's add an arrow icon here as well. So we add it here. We can extend it so the people know that we have to go to the next page to read the rest of the story. So see, kind of a nice page has been designed. Yeah, you can do as many things that you want to do, but this was just an explanation for you that how you can create one page. So let me quickly create another page for you and show you how it looked like. There you go. It's second page of my book wherein I have the characters, a girl, a boy, and an old grandpa. And something's coming up for you. That is a creation of mine. So make sure to check it in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. This is one of the books that I have created for my podcast series, that is hashtag each one teach 10, an amazing world of STEM. So one thing I didn't tell you, there was the play button. So when you click upon that, you can see how your book will look like. So I've also added the link here to my podcast that I told you